Hi everybody, this is Ariel Thomas again, and we're going to do another career profile. Today I'm going to do the marriage and family therapy one. The example organization that I chose was the American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, which is located at 112 South Alfred Street, Alexandria, Virginia, 22314, International Central. The career contact that I chose was Brandon Bueller. He is a local psychologist that works with families that are having difficulties and with individuals that have disorders. He lives in Rexburg, Idaho. If you're interested, you can look him up on the AAMFT website. They have a really cool link there that helps you to locate therapists in your area. So the working environment for a marriage and family therapist is normally they're small organizations. Sometimes they can be hospitals or like health and welfare, but not very many people actually work for the government. Most days you'll be working about 8 to 5 or 8 to 6 from Monday to Friday unless there is a very serious issue that you need to resolve during the weekend. There's some flexibility and personal independence, but you also have to keep a schedule for your clients. Very friendly to family since you work with families every day. You can help them overcome their problems and disorders, and you'll be home just in time for dinner. The typical stressors for a marriage and family therapist is diagnosing a client's mental illness or disorder correctly. You have to create a treatment plan that is most beneficial for the client and help clients when most of the time you see them on their worst days. Remaining compassionate and empathetic, doing records and clients' files on their treatment plan and how it's going. Also keeping the office as a safe haven environment so that they feel safe to talk to you and to open up about what's going on in their lives. Testing and assessing a person for a disorder and advertising. The typical benefits are helping a client to learn and grow by helping them overcome or manage their disorders or illnesses. You also get life insurance and health insurance and different kinds of pay and stuff. If you work for the government, you will also receive like a 401k and things like that. The common job tasks that a marriage and family therapist does is diagnosing a client's mental illness or disorder. You have to devise a treatment plan for them and provide therapy to your clients, which involves asking them questions and listening to their everyday lives and helping them through the situations or disorders that you're trying to help them with. You also have to consult with other professionals that are working with the client, such as their doctors or anything like that. Helping clients deal with life-changing issues such as divorce or death of a loved one, or even job loss. Because sometimes people will get so depressed because something has happened to them that you will need to do things like that. You also have to refer clients to other resources such as mental health professionals that deal specifically with that disorder or illness that they are struggling with, and community agencies, kind of like group therapy. And there are also support groups and inpatient facilities in case they're on suicide watch. You also have to communicate with the insurance companies so that they get reimbursement for their treatment. That way you get paid too. The education's requirements for being a marriage and family therapist are you need at least a master's degree to go into family counseling, which usually is like psychology or family counseling or family in general. You're also required by the state that you are living in to have a license. The most that I've seen is about 5 different licenses depending on the state. And if you can get licensed in all the states around you too, that's really good. Also, continuing education courses annually. The number of credits varies by state. You also have to complete 2 years of clinical experience under another therapist, so kind of like an internship. The starting salary is about $29,270, and the median experience salary is $58,440. Although I have seen the statistics, and if you're in the top percentile, you can make $100,000 depending on where you live and how many clients that you have. Some fun facts are that the career is growing faster than any other occupation and has continued to through 2020. which means that there are a lot of job openings because it has just come to light recently what they have to offer families, which is really important in our society. And currently there are over 36,000 marriage and family therapists employed in the US. That's a lot, and if it's continuing to grow, it's probably going to be a lot more. There's more than a fourth working for establishments that offer non-residential mental health services to individuals and families. There's also under a fourth working for state and local governments, but that does not exclude schools. That excludes schools and hospitals. So that number would probably be about a fourth instead of under. Some were employed by agencies providing outpatient mental health and substance abuse services, and also mental health practitioners' offices do that, and nursing and residential care facilities. But most of these are self-employed, so that you can make your own schedule. And if you want to find out more information about being a marriage and family therapist because it interests you, I will put the links where I got my sources down below. So I hope that you guys will have a great weekend and that you enjoyed my different scenery. Okay, talk to you next time.